Hello, survivors, and welcome to
Hi.
Let's Die Revenant, the His versus Hers Guide to Surviving Impossible Things. And this week we are surviving
Hey,
the Western,
me.
space Western apocalypse.
Well, howdy, partner. It's me. I'm Sheriff Brett's fastest penis in the West. Aim it over there. Pow! Aim it over there. Pow! Ain't no varmints getting away from me.
I don't know if you want to be the fastest penis in the West.
Yeehaw! It's the western southern hemisphere of the planet Jupiter. That's right. I'm a space cowboy now.
But, like, you don't want it to be too fast. That's not a good thing.
It's the fastest in the westernmost quadrant of Alpha Centauri in the planet Saturn Bammer.
That's Brett. He's
I didn't name it. That's right, Sheriff Brett. To you.
Nope. And I'm Cody.
You dirty, stinking sandworm.
I'm Cody, and with us today we have our two guests, Klay and Nic. Klay, say hi.
Hi.
Nic,
what's up?
There we go.
I just took a whole ounce of spice in my right to the brain. I'm ready for the show.
Yeah,
Cody. Yeah. How have you been, Cody?
I've been good. I passed my comps. Yeah. So, living the dream.
That was me shooting my guns in the air in celebration. Don't worry, little lady. No harm shall come to thee as long as I am heavily armed. I'm just going to put these back in my holster. Oh, my star in my foot.
You know, you doing all of that means that you haven't watched this.
Look, I was told it was a Western space opera, and I haven't even got
it's
to
not
the
a space opera. It's just like it's a space Western.
Well, then what in the hell am I going to do with my sonata that I've composed? Oh!
Klay, have you seen Firefly or Serenity?
I have not, unfortunately.
Well, hopefully after this episode you do, because it's really good.
I saw Serenity!
Yeah. Doctor Who is in space. Not a Western, though.
I saw Serenity, and it was a good song by Godsmack.
I've had a lot of people tell me to watch Firefly, and I was actually going to watch Firefly until
someone told you.
Well, not until I was told that it only had one season and it ended not very good. Then I was like, I don't want to get my hopes up and then get them smashed. I was like, I'm not watching.
Well, it's not that it didn't end well. It just
didn't end.
Yeah, it just didn't end. Fox really fricked them up.
Yeah, they mismanaged the series horribly.
Yeah. So, Nic, have you seen the series?
I have. It's been a really long time, but as you bring things up, it comes back to me. So.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah,
have you seen the movie?
I did. I stupidly somehow I saw the movie before I saw the show, so it didn't have a lot of meaning to me at the time.
Yeah, that's fair.
Like, and that was years before I saw the show. But when I finally got around to it, I did really enjoy it. I will say to Klay, I think it's worth watching Firefly as long as you're not expecting like any kind of closure. It is just episodic enough that you can kind of jump in and just enjoy it. It does have some overarching plot beats, but it is what's his name?
Nathan Fillion.
Yes, and Joss Whedon at like the peak of his power.
Wait a minute. Is that anything like Cowboy Nathan?
Well, I'll be.
Holder of Cody's heart.
He really
Writer of middle management document delivery.
So, yeah, Firefly was a TV series from 2002, aired 2002 to 2003, only has 14 episodes, and this website that I found says that it got canceled because it required a great deal of money to produce and people just weren't watching it. However, Fox, I blame Fox because they would have it on, like, Tuesday at 9, and then the next week it would be like Wednesday at 6, and like they just kept changing the time every week.
They also aired some episodes out of order, didn't they?
They did. They aired the second episode first.
Also, like,
Fuck.
hi, my name's Brett. I'm new to the show. I don't know who that other guy was that walked out of here with the cowboy hat. I think he struggled to put it over his headphones. But anyway, Fox has a long and storied history of not understanding, like, their own audiences that are created by the shows they put out. And I mean, they canceled Family Guy, and it was doing fine. Just they're tone deaf is the word for the way Fox used to be. I don't know how they still are now. But there's a huge list of canceled Fox shows that were all either good to great. I mean, there's a lot of bad ones too, but they were the Netflix of the time. Hey, here's this series that you really enjoy and thought was really good. Well, tough shit because it's getting canceled, baby. And in favor of some other bullshit that you're not going to enjoy. That's probably some courtroom drama.
Or that Resident Evil series we don't talk about.
There was a Resident Evil series on Fox?
I didn't
Not
know.
on Fox, but on Netflix.
Oh.
I didn't.
That tells you everything you need to know right there.
we're going to have SWAT team. We're going to have SWAT teams raiding our house here in a moment with who are wearing Mickey Mouse badges any moment now. Because we're talking bad about Fox, aka Disney.
Did they merge?
Yeah, Fox, Disney owned Fox.
That's horrifying. Yeah, so I guess I'm the one that knows the most. I've watched this series multiple times. I remember my mom watched the movie when it came out in 2005, and loved it so much, and she was like, you should really watch this TV show. I think you'd like it. And so I watched it, and sure enough, I did really enjoy it. So, I don't think I've mentioned this yet on the pod, but I mentioned it before that I actually have a tattoo with my mom. That's the first half of, it's one quote from the movie, and she has the first half and I have the second half. So definitely like this media, definitely near and dear to my heart, and I recommend it to everyone. So 2 years after Firefly fizzled because of Fox, we're blaming Fox. Come at me, Disney. They kind of did like a last ditch effort to try and close up the story, or as much of the story as you can, with the movie Serenity. And Serenity kind of explains some of the backstory of some of the more confusing characters or mysterious characters that you don't really know a ton about. Kind of explain their backstory and explain their abilities and things like that. As I think, Nick, you mentioned that some of the main characters do not make it out of the movie, which is sad. And then there is also a manga or comic.
I'd be really fascinated to see a Firefly / Serenity manga. Just saying.
So it's called Serenity: The Shepherd's Tale, and it is the background of the life of Shepherd Book, who is one of the characters that is also still very mysterious.
Actually, I don't know if this is true, but someone told me in passing one time that allegedly the character of Shepherd is kind of inspired by, Samuel L. Jackson's character from Pulp Fiction.
I've not heard that, but
because at the end of Pulp Fiction, he's like, "Yeah, I'm going out to wander the world and do a walkabout." Like it's like that's So basically, the theory was, according to this completely unsubstantiated source, that he's sort of an XP of that character in a different time frame kind of
interesting
thing. If anyone wants to look that up, I would. I mean, maybe now's not the time. I don't know. I'd be really interested to know if that's true or not, or if that's something my brain just made up.
Pause this show, look it up, and then come back to us, and then tweet it next simultaneously.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not really seeing that, though. That would be funny. That would be a funny thing to see. But yeah, that graphic novel, it's a hardcover graphic novel, and it covers the the history of Shepherd Book, who's another character that, especially once you watch the movie, you're just very confused. You're like, how does he know all of these things? Like, because he's a pastor, basically. He's a shepherd, but he seems to know things about war. And in one episode, he tells the captain of the ship that he wasn't always a shepherd. And you're like, my goodness, what is your history with this?
You will never know unless you read the manga.
Yeah, unless you read the manga. Yeah, I think at this point we being the fans of the show have just, it's been 20 years. It's not coming back. It's not
I think
happening.
the last I heard, Disney, since Disney now has the rights to it, wanted to do some kind of a reboot, but that was met with such a resounding wow that I don't know if it's actually going forward. But who knows?
And wasn't there something going on with Nathan Fillion as well?
So a long time ago, Nathan Fillion tried to buy the IP, and then he was going to try and bring it back because he did have a ton of fun with this. I think this is one of his earlier things, like before he was in Castle and before he was in a lot of different things. And it didn't really go anywhere.
Gotcha.
So,
Yeah,
unfortunately.
Definitely seems like the kind of thing. Yeah, you run into that a lot where these big companies, they're like sitting on some game or some IP that they're not doing anything with it, and they lost a lot of money on it. And someone's like, hey, why don't you sell it to me? I'll do something with it. And it's like, no, we could make some money on that someday, so we're not gonna. But then they just leave it to rot as all the actors move on with their lives and get involved in bigger projects that won't allow them enough time to ever come back and do anything with it. But if we get bitter about all of that, we'll just be bitter forever.
I mean, a lot of these actors went on to do some really interesting things. Oh, yeah. I know Alan Tudyk was in some things before this, but also after. He's in a lot of Disney IP now.
Alan Tudyk's always been a little bit of a chameleon. Like
he does a lot of things.
He's a voice acting chameleon. He plays all kinds of background secondary characters.
Mm-hmm.
Like very interesting dude.
Mm-hmm. But these people are also people that you can see a lot at the. There's still a big cult following for this thing, and you can meet a lot of these actors at like comic book conventions and stuff, or different. Maybe not always comic book conventions, but like also just like cosplaying conventions and video game conventions. Like there's probably going to be one of these humans at all of those.
I'll say, like, for a show that had one season, the immense following that Firefly has is so impressive. Yeah. For a show that lasted one season, that's
not even a full season.
Yeah, not even a full season.
Like you said, not even full, and to even get a movie based on it. Yeah. Like one that you went to the theaters to watch. This is pretty wild.
Fox fucked up.
Fox done fucked up.
Yeah, I guess that's it. I mean, is there anything else we wanted to talk about with relation to these IP?
Well, partner, I'm gonna saddle up on my donkey here, and we're gonna ride across the cosmos, raising hell. That's what I'm gonna do.
Sounds good.
Cowboy Bret Bop. That's what they call me. Bree-bop.
Be prepared to
Cowboy Bree-bop.
Maybe be a different. Cowboy Bebop is a completely different
thing. I said Bree-bop.
Which we could also cover.
I don't know.
Yeah, I've seen that much more recently.
I tried to put Wolf's Rain on here, which is around the same time as Cowboy Bebop, but
that episode I'm just gonna cry the whole time.
Never seen Cowboy Bebop either, so.
Oh my God, you're letting America down.
We're becoming the anime podcast. Stay tuned, folks.
That one is simply because I've had so many people tell me to watch it.
Did we do a One Piece episode? Did we do a One Piece episode?
We talked about doing a One Piece episode. It never materialized because I was definitely going to be on that.
Okay, yeah, I couldn't remember if we actually did it or not. Did it get the? I think it must have got the axe.
Yeah, that's on my list of animes to watch that will never get watched. It's on the list.
I refuse to start.
I have a list of
Don't worry, it's
animes
probably
that I
only
want
got
to
a couple
watch.
hundred more episodes left.
I'll watch Cowboy Bebop. I heard the Netflix show was really good, and then it got canceled after one season.
I don't.
Really good is subjective in that case.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, it can't be worse than Death Note.
I would go into like okay. Full disclosure, I haven't seen the Netflix Cowboy Bebop.
Oh my god, neither have I.
But
It's all right.
I would go into what I have aggregated and seen from clips, but like we're talking, that's not within the scope of this episode. I feel, unless we just want to, unless this is the episode about shows that got canceled. Like that's...
You know what Fox show got canceled? That I mean, it did get to live on, but it's a show that we could totally cover as well, since we're at a meeting about episodes. Futurama.
Oh,
would be a good one. Would be a good one.
That got canceled.
Yeah.
Fox canceled it, and then it got picked up by Adult Swim later on.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, Fox
actually
canceled it, brought it back, canceled it again.
No, Fox canceled it. It got brought back for 3 feature movies. Bender's Big Score. I don't remember the other 2 off the top of my head.
The Beast of the Million Backs.
That's one, Beast of the Million Backs, and then there's a fantasy one like Bender's something.
I've only seen like 2 of the movies, but again,
they're good.
Like
they're really
they
good.
Are. Now I could do that one. I'm a Futurama.
And then Fox would air like sections of the movies as if they were episodes. Then it got picked up by Adult Swim for another 2 or 3 seasons before it finally was sunsetted again.
Then it got now it's reborn again.
Is it reborn again?
Yeah, I think it. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's going on again now. I'm pretty sure they picked up.
I'm pretty sure you're right. I know that the last time I heard anything about it was like a while back when there was some question about whether John DiMaggio was going to return.
Oh, I'm sorry, I misspoke. Oh no, Adult Swim is that's okay. It was actually Comedy Central, not Adult Swim. My mistake.
I thought so.
Yeah, my bad. I forgot Comedy Central exists. Yeah, how dare I? How dare Brett be wrong about something?
Yeah, but I know it's been canceled and brought back like 4 or 5 times.
Isn't Adult Swim just it's on Comedy Central, but it's like late night Comedy Central?
It's on Cartoon Network.
Yeah,
that's what it was. That's what it was.
There's a brand new season 8 of Futurama. You're right, absolutely. August 2023. July 24th. Wow. Oh, that's a couple days ago.
Oh my god.
That's a couple days from now.
No. You got to think about the listener. They're listening to this when this comes out.
Well, there you go. That's something that we can cover instead of Wolf's Rain, because you don't want to.
No, we can do Wolf's Rain. We can do whatever you want. Actually, it came out last Monday, dear listener.
Oh, amazing.
Yeah, this episode's being recorded late. We took a 1-week break, a 2-week break, and then this is going to come out the week after. So I hope Futurama's good.
So we can skip the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles episode.
Only if you want to.
Yep. Would love that.
I want to do it eventually because I'm going to go see the movie. And I love the Turtles.
No.
What do you mean, nah?
Well, we got to go to a break. We got to put some people in some test tubes.
You know what? I'm going to say nah. You know, I was considering watching the season of Firefly, but nah.
That's fine because this is already going to be recorded. Okay, we're shoving some people in test tubes and
holy crap.
Not again.
Here we go.
It's so cramped.
Grab my food really quick. Welcome back, survivors. Bret was messing up the intermission music, and so I shoved him into a test tube. I recruited one of the Nics this week. Hello, Nick.
Howdy.
Oh, is it Cowboy Nathan? Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm not prepared for this. And so we are going to run the simulation. We got this, right? You got this.
System error. New test subject aborted. Engaging old. Dumb. Same test subject.
Okay. Y'all have landed in an area that looks like the Wild West. In
in Tarnation.
You're not allowed to talk yet.
Oh,
You have landed in an area that looks like the Wild West. In front of you, you see what seems to be like a classic Western town. There are people looking at you a little funny, but they're mostly ushering themselves away from you and into the buildings.
Mhm.
Brett, if you look down at yourself, you are a
Fat.
very slight 5'6" young woman.
idiot.
You're
Oh.
a young woman.
Oh.
You have a bit of
Wow,
a
what
headache.
Tarnation.
You have a bit of a headache, and but you are
As all women do at all times.
feel one coming on, and you are incredibly intelligent, and you know things that you probably shouldn't know.
Not true. That's not true.
Okay, Clay, you are an incredibly handsome and debonair space captain, but you don't see your ship. And if you look around and you see Brett as this woman, you feel an intense need to protect her. So what are y'all gonna do?
Where the fuck is my ship?
Oh, Space Daddy, protect me.
Why do I need to protect you? Like, I have an urge to protect you. Why?
Yeah, every time he says "Space Daddy," you feel less inclined to protect him. Or protect her.
I don't know. I guess I'm gonna walk over and say, "Sup?"
To who?
to Clay.
Okay.
The only other person I see, unless do I see other people? Are we in a ship or are we on like a biome of some sort? What do we see around us?
Clay, what did you see around you?
Good job.
That's
the bug.
We land in a middle of a town
Armory.
square.
In an armory filled with weapons.
Brett, did you not listen to me explain where you landed?
No.
Is that why you're asking?
I don't remember.
That's why I asked Clay.
The mind wipe
in the
a
middle
little
of the
hard
town.
on the mind wipe machine.
The mind wipe machine of 5 seconds ago.
Yeah.
Okay.
Still getting the after.
Remember, Brett's not used to the mind wipe machine like I am. Anyways, we land in the middle. We are in the middle of the. We see buildings all around us.
Mm-hmm.
There is a saloon.
Is there a well nearby?
We crushed the well. The well is currently underneath our pods.
There's no well.
There's no well?
Is there a ravine?
Yeah. Let me set the sort of aesthetic for you. Now it is a little bit Old West, but you're gonna have to inject a little bit of the science fiction into it. Places are gonna have working modern doors, etc. Carts would be more like various kinds of hover vehicles. Did they have hover vehicles in series?
They did.
Helping.
They did. Yeah. In Serenity, they did.
Yeah.
Seeing some guys on ATVs is not out of the question either.
Okay. Do we have anything like any equipment or anything on us?
You do not.
Lovely.
Clay, what do you have?
Well, I'm guessing because I'm not my normal self, since I'm not a crab, I don't have my normal accoutrement.
When were you not a crab? Hold on. Who said you weren't a crab?
Because
he's a debonair space captain.
Yeah, I'm a debonair space captain.
Okay, yeah, so Clay doesn't have anything either.
I don't have my normal accoutrement.
Nope, he's not a crab. So, nothing. Y'all have nothing with you. Just clothing.
So he's probably a clone then, isn't he?
Could be.
My plan to sneak into the simulation and steal all of his shit has failed already. Why do you think I asked if there was a well or a ravine? Excuse me there, Mr. Space Captain. It seems to me that we're in a strange science fiction Wild West world, which we know very little.
And it seems my ship is nowhere to be fucking seen.
Isn't my dress pretty?
It is very pretty on you.
I didn't ask for that comment. How dare you? Slap him gently on the face, but very playfully. Roll for attack.
No, I'm gonna do a counter, and every time you do something horny on main, It's gonna go down, and so yeah, I got that going.
You said I was
Yep.
a young lady, so if it's me, this is just life, okay? Like, you want me to just be someone I'm not? I make people be things they're not the other way around. And
So
and
tempted to
to
take
others
it
in the
down again.
town, it looks like I'm just a raving lunatic as I shout this stuff out loud.
Yeah, pretty much.
All right.
They're all the people in the town are now in the buildings.
So what's
but
our
they are
what's
looking-
our objective here, Captain?
Our objective is to find my ship and get the fuck off this rock.
Cool. I guess I'll show a little leg and point my thumb out, and maybe we can catch a ride with one of these ATVers.
Actually, I think I'm gonna step in here a little bit.
Okay.
So
Step
you
on
might
me.
look up and find that the sheriff of the town is approaching.
Oh shit.
Howdy, y'all.
Well,
Sir,
hello.
I can't help but feel like you seem awfully familiar. A little bit of deja vu.
Yeah, we just know how to treat visitors right around here. Now the question is, how in the name of all that is holy did y'all manage to land here? That is a non-standard life pod you got there.
Well,
Yeah.
I'm a middle-aged man in a woman's body, but I don't even know that yet, so I don't know what's happening at all.
Yeah, and I
Right.
don't know either. Last thing I remember is I was on the bridge of my ship, and I don't remember how the hell I got here.
Bridge of your ship. Well, can't say as I can help you with that. So maybe you can tell me what I can help y'all with.
Do you happen to have a deep space radio that I could possibly see if I can find where my ship is?
Or a map, a magical map.
Well, we do have a radio tower, but
Wait,
the radio
do you happen to
operator-
have like a timepiece that can tell time and... No? Okay, it was worth a shot.
You're asking some awfully strange questions there, young lady.
No, don't mind me. I'm just a silly old person.
Well, all I can say is we do have a radio tower, but the radio operator is probably off to lunch. And he locks up after him, and I ain't letting y'all in there without his supervision. Now, you said you're missing your spaceship?
I'm gonna mug him. I'm gonna
Oh.
push him. I'm gonna attempt to push him over and steal the keys from his hip.
You push him, but you fumble the keys. And he
Can I use a
not-
boat?
he
Can I
did
use
not
a-
fall down.
I'm assuming. Well, did they like fall on the ground or something?
No, he did not fall down.
Oh, so he still has the keys.
Yes, because you are 5'6"
Okay,
inches. You're
I would
90
like.
pounds dripping wet.
How dare you what's the word?
Estimate?
Underachieve a young lady, okay? Don't woman-splain to me that I'm 5'6" and can't beat up this big strong man. I'm gonna use a bonus action and I'm gonna play it off like, oh, silly me, I tripped. So sorry, big strong man. Oh, I just couldn't contain myself.
18. That succeeded.
Hells yeah!
Where does the where's the radio operator go to lunch at?
Well, frankly, it could be one of several places. Could be down at the saloon. He could have gone back to his stead to get something from the fridge, or seen his wife. So maybe y'all should check the saloon first.
And what would your name be, sir?
It's Nathan Houston. I am the law around these parts, or at least head of it.
Does he have a gun on him?
Oh, yes. I assume. I'll leave it up to Cody, whether Nathan is armed.
I'm gonna just say thank you very much, sir, and then go up for a high five.
14. You go for it, and he very gently receives it.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that thing where you clip each other's hands and then you go around and you slap them right on the butt.
your hand makes contact with his ass. Congrats.
And then I would like to use sleight of hand to slip the keys from his waist.
You succeed.
I'm a rogue
All
at
right.
heart, baby. All right, Captain, looky what I got, and I'm gonna hand Clay the keys.
In front of.
Well,
the
no,
sheriff.
of course not. I'm assuming he moseyed off.
Okay.
I'm gonna.
Oh, no,
fine,
I ain't moseying off.
I'll slip him the key behind my back or whatever, so
So
that he knows what I did.
Like I don't even know what's going on.
And then
I'm headed to the saloon.
And then I'm gonna look at Sheriff Nathan and go, tee hee hee hee.
I rolled for Sheriff Nathan's perception. He rolled a nat 20. So he is aware that you stole the keys.
I'm not going to let on that I'm aware just yet.
Oh, okay.
Okay, playing coy, playing hard to get.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
And
Well,
I'm heading like I'm gonna turn around and be like I'm gonna turn around to her and be like, what did you say your name was again, by the way? To
Me?
Brett's character? Yeah.
Oh, what is my name?
Because
My
I don't think I
name,
ever
it's Bretara.
Well, can't say as I have heard that one before, but hey, it's a big galaxy.
neither have I. Come on, Brettara, let's find this radio operator so we
I'm
can
from a little old planet called ER.
I haven't heard that one
Right.
either.
It's pronounced Earth, you know.
Oh no, this is a different planet. Don't worry
Are
about
you
it.
mansplaining to Bretara?
Yeah, it sounds like you're mansplaining where I'm from. I know where I'm from. I'm from there. Why wouldn't I know that?
Yeah.
Thank you,
No.
Nathan.
Right.
Thank you, Nathan. Let's Batara, come on, let's go try to find the radio operator so we can try to find where the fuck my ship is.
Okay,
Let's go.
So you guys head. So you're trying to find the operator. So you're gonna head towards the saloon.
Smooth
So you
operator.
enter the saloon and you see a piano that's playing itself. Playing like an old timey music, what you'd expect coming out of a saloon.
Dun 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 dun.
There's someone serving drinks behind the counter, and there's a couple people. It is about time for lunch, so there's a couple people all eating their lunch. Maybe let's say like 4 or 5 people, all at separate tables.
Let's go get fucked up. I'm gonna go see how many crusty old men I can swindle free drinks from at the bar.
Batara,
And for the sake of time, can we just roll a dice to see how many times I succeed?
So let's say there's 2 people at the bar. The others are at the thing. So you roll.
I'm just gonna like
You don't succeed. You really don't succeed. So you get nothing.
Man, I'll suck. Well,
I'm gonna go.
don't know how to treat a lady.
And the second one actually is so bad that you, the barkeeper's looking at you funny.
I'm gonna go up to the
Probably
barkeep
He
and
best turn his gaze lest he get these fucking digits in his head.
Okay.
I'm gonna go up to the barkeep, be like, "Hello, I'm looking for the radio operator. Is he in here by any chance?"
We have the keys. We can just go.
Barkeep looks at you, looks at Bretara with this like kind of I don't trust her look on his face, but you seem trustworthy. So he looks at you and says, "Oh yeah, that's him over there in the corner." And there's a gentleman enjoying a meal in the corner.
Okay. I'm gonna go over and sit down. I'm gonna go over and sit down. I'm gonna go over and be like, "Hello. I heard you're the radio operator."
Could be.
Well, the sheriff said that we need to get your permission to use the radio because I've seemed to lost my ship. Need to try to figure out where we are and where it is.
Well, I'm on my lunch, so
Okay. When do you get off lunch?
14 minutes.
Okay. We will be.
I would like to try and steal the nearest gun to hold the man at gunpoint.
It should be noted that the sheriff is shadowing you guys. He is in the bar.
But do we notice? Do I notice him before I
That's
try
a
to
good
do
question.
You do. You know he's following
okay.
you.
Well, then I guess I wouldn't just do that then.
Okay.
I'm gonna hike my leg up on the table and be like, "Hey, sure, we can't help you accelerate your lunch. Either you can come now, or you can come later."
Matara, let the man eat.
He just looks at you guys like,
I'm gonna
"Get
say-
out of my face."
I'm gonna say fine, let him eat, and then I'm gonna fling his fucking plate off the table, and then flip him off right in his fucking face.
Wow,
Flip him
chaos.
right off in his fucking
Chaos
face.
mode over here.
He does not appreciate that. He does not respond well to that. He stands up and initiates fight.
With a lady?
Yes.
How rude. Okay, well if he's
How
seated,
rude. He's
if
the
he's
rude one.
seated and I'm standing, I'm punching him directly in his throat.
Okay. That does not land. He blocks it, and he goes to hit, to grab you by the shoulder, and he succeeds. Grabs your shoulder. 17.
I think this is rigged.
I'm going to try to, because I have to protect her. Even though she's getting my ass in fucking trouble,
Yep.
I have to protect her. I want to try to step in and be like, I'm going to try to step in and break it up. I don't know how I want to try to step in and break it up. I'm going to try to break it up.
Okay. So you reach in, and he shoves you off. It's not. He still has his hand on her shoulder. Nathan, what are you seeing anything? You doing anything?
Yeah. I've been watching them this whole time. I'm gonna approach not too close, and I do draw my weapon.
Okay.
All right now.
Are you pointing it
Let's
at
take
us?
easy. No, I ain't pointing at nobody. I'm just simply displaying that I've got it.
Okay. Brett?
What is the operator doing right now?
He has his hand on your shoulder, like
Okay.
in a controlling, like you're not going to be able to move out of.
Right, so I'm gonna use my hand and then grab his dick and balls and just squeeze as hard as I can.
It's a 19.
Yeah. So yeah, he wants to grab my shoulder. I'm gonna grab something of his, and neither of us are gonna be able to move.
Yeah, he releases you too. So.
Oh, I would release me as well.
Yeah. So
Okay.
Now that I'm free, I'm gonna squeeze tighter.
Okay.
I want him to pop.
They do not pop.
It's a shame.
Lady, I'm gonna have to ask you to take it down about 15 degrees there.
Okay, and then I take my grip down 15 degrees.
Okay, he's gonna struggle. He's still stuck.
Yeah.
You still have a vice grip on his balls.
Yeah. Hey, when in doubt, make him scream and shout. That's what I always say.
I'm going to try to step in and get Bratara to let him go. Bratara, let the man go.
Fine, I'll release him. But not before I give it one more good, and then let go.
Okay.
Just to get my point across.
Okay. He is sobbing on the floor now.
Yeah, I would too.
Yeah.
If I had to deal with me.
I'm going to be sobbing on the floor by the end of this fucking game.
I'm a nightmare. Hey, man, get shit done. We go sit around and talk to people for 5 hours.
I radio my deputy.
Do we see Nick's gun? I'm sorry, Nathan. We see Nathan's gun?
Yeah, he has it out.
Oh, boy. What are you going to do with that? I'm asking.
Nothing unless you keep acting out, young lady. That's the fact of it. Now, if you had not escalated things to this point, I was going to see if I could get Bart to let you go. Now I'm going to have to throw you in jail for assault.
Who the hell's Bart?
Radio operator.
Well, he can eat my shorts.
I mean, that is up to him, I would imagine.
Look.
He does not want to do that.
Look, Sheriff Nathan, don't have a cow, man.
Well, maybe you shouldn't be racking gentlemen in the bar that I preside over as the sheriff.
How many more Simpsons jokes do you think I can squeeze in?
So, how long do I have to wait until the deputy gets here? I summoned him on the radio.
He shows up probably
But-
in like another minute.
Clay, do something.
I'm going to try to step in and be like, now, Nathan, we don't have to put her in jail now, do we?
Well,
Persuasion does not work.
Is there a window nearby?
Yeah. There's 2 windows.
Fuck this. I'm picking up a chair, smashing the window so that we can.
The door is open.
I thought I would assume that Nathan was in between us and the door.
I don't think so.
I'm between you and the door.
Oh, well, I guess
But
we're going out the window anyway. Fuck it, I already said it. Smashing a window and we're jumping through.
Okay, you pick up a chair and you throw it at the window, and the window does not break.
Well, this is just awkward.
The chair breaks, but the
So
window
who's going through the window? Just you or me? Or both of us?
Clay, jump through that window for me, please.
the window
I
is
have my
actually
back to you at the
the
moment.
window is actually a force field, so it's not
That's
go
trouble.
through.
I mean, you can still
Okay.
try.
At this
Oh.
point, actually, I don't brandish my gun. Instead, I reach into my other holster on my left hip and I pull out a taser. Attempt to tase the crap out of Bretara.
You miss, unfortunately for all of us.
Come on, sucker! I'm gonna throw another chair.
Nope.
Clay, do something!
What do you want me to do? You're acting fucking crazy, Bretara.
We
Clay,
have to is get out
I
of
will
here.
say every time you've done something really freaking dumb, I've been counting down, and this is Clay's protectometer, and it is now at 50%. So
Okay.
he is less protective of you.
I mean, he hasn't done much protecting so far.
How do you protect what you are? Put you in a box and just have you not touch anything.
I mean, the jail cell would be fairly protective for him.
At this point, put him in a jail cell.
I'm never going back to prison. Not again. You'll have to shoot me first,
I
Sheriff.
mean, that is canon.
Do it,
with what your
motherfucker!
character-
Come on,
your
let's go!
character is.
I pick up his hand and put the barrel to my forehead. You ain't got the balls.
Wait, what? You picked up what?
I grab his hand, put the barrel to my head, and tell him he ain't got the
No,
balls.
he doesn't let you do that.
Well,
If he
he puts
approaches,
the
I'm
he
gonna
puts
step
the
back.
he puts the barrel of the taser to his forehead. Okay.
So Bart comes in.
Wheezing.
Yeah, I guess. And behind him, we see 2 gentlemen with blue hands, gloves. Their gloves are covered. Their pants are covered in blue gloves. My God.
Their glands are covered in blah blands.
Yeah, and they are looking straight at Bretara.
Okay.
So what?
They have weapons or
Not that you can see. They kind of look like the Men in Black. Like they kind of just look
okay.
a little daunting. They have these suits on and then blue gloves.
Clay,
Do
drop,
I know
drop
who
kick
these
them.
men are? I guess that's the
You do
question.
not. No one knows who these men are. They're very ominous.
Clay, drop kick them.
Nathan, who are those?
That's what I'm wondering myself. Gentlemen, how can I help you today?
They don't even respond to y'all. They are looking straight at Bretara.
I'm gonna throw a chair.
Bretara? Who are they?
I don't fucking know.
Bretara throws a chair. It hits one of the men, and he falls. But he can pick him. He's picking himself right back up, and he looks pissed.
Let him be pissed. All right.
Nathan,
Bart,
that's
that's
not
not-
your men, is it?
Bart is also here now, so he
I don't know you.
thought you were doing Simpsons.
That's
jokes.
my
You can't
puss.
help.
I don't know you.
I'm okay, Dad. I'm okay, Space Dad.
Sheriff Nathan, your deputy's here. What are you doing?
Let's see. What's the deputy's name?
Bart.
Oh, okay, he's also Bar. I thought the radio
There's
operator.
2 Barts.
Oh
What are
my
the
gosh,
odds?
you're right. His name is Brat.
Brad. Also, we'll call him Brad. Brad, if you wouldn't mind helping me cuff the young lady, she needs to cool off in the drunk tank for a bit.
Well, certainly I will, partner.
Okay. So Brad
Um,
approaches. Well,
Brad, who are those two men behind you? First of all,
Brad.
They're just patrons in the bar. Why are we concerned?
Okay.
Well, they ain't from around here.
They're just
Since
gonna.
Since when do we not allow people of all walks of life and welcome in our humble abode?
Okay,
I
they're
mean,
just gonna stand there, I guess, and watch. I'm gonna let
I mean,
y'all
yeah,
know.
they're creepier than a hog's eye after a insect swarm stings them right in the whisker.
So Brad, okay. Bart has now crawled behind the bar counter to go hang out with Tarb, who's the barkeep. So Bart and Tarb are now safely behind the counter. Brad is gonna approach Bratara.
I can't wait till we meet you, Doc.
I was just gonna say that while Brad is we're getting ready to cuff, I'm gonna radio the town doc.
Okay, love
Put
that.
in a call. For local
niche out
medical support.
Okay. So Brad is approaching Bratara. Bratara, what are you gonna do?
Careful now, Brad. She likes to kick and bite, if you know what I mean.
I can do more than kick and bite. I'm gonna throw a chair at Bart.
Well, you got a nat one. So...
You know what? No, wait, no. I'm not throwing a chair at Bart. I'm not throwing a chair at Brad. I'm throwing a chair at Bart behind the bar.
Okay, cool.
I'm gonna grab the chair out of the air.
Okay. You got a nat one, so no, that didn't happen.
I'm gonna grab the chair out of the air and just put it down. Bratara, you got need a 3. To stop.
You got a 3, so no.
No.
That didn't happen. But it's obvious that you are, you're getting sick of her shit.
Bratara, you need to stop.
Whose side are you on? Oh, I need a hero. Won't somebody be my hero?
So, since you rolled a nat 1, you got a death card, and the death card is blatant thievery.
Oh, I get to steal stuff?
Nope. I think that you get stuff stolen from you, but since you don't have anything to be stolen from you, you are going to be what is stolen.
Hang on. Hang on. Oh, Clay, you might have felt yourself get a little bit lighter in the tube. Continue, Cody.
So the two men in blue step forward. Men with blue gloves.
One of them sneezes. Then the other one sneezes.
They're allergic to bullshit. So they come for you and come up to you, Bratara, and they grab you successfully, and they start leaving with you. Clay, what is your response to this?
What I do to Clay?
You're at a 40% protection.
I still care about her well-being, and I don't know who these people are. So
I don't know who they are either.
Yeah. Nathan, you want to help me?
This time I'm actually going to point the gun at one of the guys. Gentlemen, I'm going to have to ask for a little bit of an explanation here.
They're kidnapping me, a young, attractive lady of 26 meager years.
She's that old, but okay.
I don't know who I'm supposed to be.
Clearly you do not know who you're supposed to be. You need to have watched these more.
But I was supposed to be a cowboy samurai girl.
The guys look at you and they pull out a Sheriff Nathan. And they pull out a machine and they hold it before them ominously. It just looks like almost like a knife, like this, and they're ready to hit what looks to be a button. what are y'all gonna do? You're aiming a gun at him. The other guy has a good hold on Bertara.
I'm gonna throw a fucking chair at him.
Yeah! Episode title: We throw chairs at everyone.
Dear fucking God. Oh, it's a 19. Which is the closest we get to a nat 20, I guess. I guess someone got a nat 20 earlier.
Yeah.
One of the other people. Fuck me.
Uh-oh. It's something that's going to make this scenario way harder. Hey! Dear listener, Cody just drew my favorite card. It's called Brett's Choice.
Brett, what does Klay get? What happens? He throws a thing. What happens?
So, Klay, as you throw the chair at the man, it seems to, like, collide with a portion of space-time just in front of him and smash. You see the world around you start to flicker as if, like, you've smashed, like a computer screen or something. But it's very fast, very sudden, almost like you had, like, a mini stroke. And you can't help but feel like something about your person is amiss. Like, almost like a sanctity has been violated, almost like someone shared your innermost space for a brief moment without your consent, and they're gone. And the air smells like fresh, just for a moment, though. And then in your mind, you feel like a cold iron door, like slamming and grinding shut before things turn normal again.
I have no idea what's happening. It's off the rails.
Maybe we'll find out at the end of this show.
Maybe.
Well,
Does the chair make contact though with the guy holding the knife?
After this like weird reality break, it's almost like time rewinds a few seconds, and then we see the chair actually collide with the gentleman and sends him flying back. Were they both carrying me?
No, the guy with the knife thing, the
Okay.
machine, the little thing, is the one that he threw the chair at.
Okay, I'm sorry.
And
so he's
the
gonna
other
go.
guy has a good hold on you, but that guy goes flying and the thing breaks too. So.
Okay. So they're both gonna be basically sent prone on account of this.
Okay.
Brett's Choice is great.
It's okay.
Oh,
so what is Bertara doing now?
Bertara's gonna get up and dust herself off. Well, just don't stand there. Shoot him. Fine.
Who are you saying that to?
I ain't shooting strangers in my town.
The one guy with the gun. Well, fine. If you won't take care of this, I'll do it. I smashed the nearest one with a chair.
Are we still on Brett's Choice? Or
Tarb is probably like, my boy, stop!
You smash him with the chair, but it's just ow.
It's like WWE. We all just got fucking steel chairs on a cage match.
Comes with the chair.
Fucking chaos.
Okay. So yeah, Bertara is now standing victorious above the prone blue man that she just smashed with a chair, and he is now unconscious. The other guy is rustling a little bit.
Can I have the knife?
I'm gonna.
No, it wasn't a knife. It was a machine that if it broke, but it was a machine that if activated was going to erupt all of the blood vessels in your head and cause all of your blood to leak out your ears. But
I want that.
It broke. You broke it. So yeah. So they're weaponless now.
I'm gonna cuff them.
Okay.
Me? Or them?
No, not you. I'm cuffing the guys with the blue gloves.
I mean, you should probably
the
cuff
one
me
that's-
too. Let's be honest. You should probably cuff me too. But since you didn't,
If I can, I'm gonna cuff all of them.
Okay, so
I'm gonna
first roll, the unconscious one gets cuffed. Second roll, the other one shuffles off and runs and escapes. He's gone. So you have one that's cuffed.
I'm going to. If I see the one that's running away.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to tackle his ass.
Okay. Nope. He escapes successfully.
Okay.
And then you try and cuff Bratara, and you succeed. 17. Get fucked.
All right.
Thanks, Cody. Are you enjoying this power over me?
No.
Am I making it difficult for you?
What next?
D&D
All right.
is a chaotic game.
Well, nothing. What next?
Well, I'm going to drag everybody back down to the station, and I am not Clay. You could come too. I'm not cuffing you. You haven't been a problem.
Yeah, Clay, are you letting Bratara get cuffed at 40%?
I'm letting her get cuffed because it's probably for her own best interest at this
Yeah.
point.
And he'll let you follow.
This is bullshit.
Yeah.
But I'm going to let her get cuffed, but I'm going to be like, can I be at least the one holding the cuffs?
What is cuffed on me?
Your hands are cuffed behind your back, young lady.
But my
Yeah.
legs are not. I'm gonna make a break for it.
Nathan, are you who is holding her at this point?
I am currently have her under control. I've got I'm gonna have the deputy get the guy with the blue gloves we cuffed and start
Mhm.
dragging him back over to the station.
Okay. That succeeds.
Aw.
I rolled for you, Brett, because you acknowledged first. You got a 4.
Upsetting.
So no, you do not get to make a run for it. And then
Upsetting.
I rolled for Nick for his holding ability, and he got a 16. So
I want to recount.
nope, you successfully make it back to the station.
I take my keys back off of Bratara at some point during.
I don't have them. I snuck them to Clay. Remember?
All right, I'm gonna need my keys back from whoever's got them. If it ain't you,
I ain't got them. I didn't take them to begin with.
Do I even know I have them?
Yeah.
You can't even prove it.
I do know I have them.
No, you have them. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know. I thought she just like stuck them in my pocket. I didn't.
No, she handed them to
Yeah.
you behind.
I
her
specifically
back.
said that I gave them slipped them to you so that you would know what I did.
Yep.
Oh. I guess these are yours. She handed them to me.
appreciate that. I'm glad someone around here is making things easy. It's already been way harder than it needed to be. All right, so I'm gonna say that we drag everybody back to the station. I think I'm really interested in what I'm gonna find when we search the dude with the blue gloves. Like, do we have any identification, anything that would tell me who he is and what he's doing here?
Nope. All he had on him was he has a pair of glasses, like sunglasses, which broke in his pocket when he fell. And then he had that machine, which is also broken. So he doesn't have anything else. He has something in his ears. Looks like he has like a device in both of his ears. But if you try and use it, it doesn't do anything for you. And he's also not talking. He's not going to say anything.
Does this guy's description fit any rumors I've heard working in small town law enforcement?
Small town law enforcement, you've heard that if people that there are people that come in bands of 2 with 2x2 hands of blue, and that you're supposed to be with these people, but that that's all you really know. It's just that there are people you don't really know much about it.
Gotcha.
They're part of the alliance.
Well, I'm going to say that I am regardless rightly spooked and don't want to tussle with these types.
Yeah.
And it seems to me like if and I keep you two around, probably more of these people are gonna appear. So honestly, the best thing I could actually do for myself and my town is to send y'all on your way.
Can we get that? Can we get that radio control tower stuff?
Yeah, well, maybe you shouldn't have racked the freaking radio operator now, should you?
Is it just?
I mean, he was kind of a dick.
What kind of radio is it? If as long as it's a standard operational radio built in the last 150 years, I could probably use it.
That is good to know. All right. Well, we're going to head on over there. I'm going to make sure I'm going to have the deputy keep an eye on this gentleman here. Make sure he does not try anything. I urge the deputy to be sane in whatever response he makes should the man wake up and choose to do anything. We're going to go to the radio.
Okay. You get to the radio tower, and Clay, you know what to do with it. Like, you see it, and it's pretty standard.
It killed the video star. Oh wait,
and so yeah, the radio Bart is there, but the second that he sees you guys enter, he gets the fuck out of there. So
you better run, you lit liquor. That's a good callback to an early 2000s commercial.
It is. Okay, I'm going to sit down, and I'm going to start. I'm going to put the call sign in for my ship, and I'm going to start scanning for my call sign to see if I can pick up the call sign of my ship.
Captain, is that you?
Yes, it is. Can you pinpoint where the fuck I am and what planet I'm on?
Yeah, from where you're at, we can definitely figure that out. Where have you been?
I have no fucking clue. Last thing I remember, I was on the bridge.
Is everything okay? Do you have Bertara with you?
Yes.
Okay, good, because we've been missing her as well, and her brother here says that she's probably a little psychotic right now, and she might need the special word to be said so that she can go to sleep. So just hold on in. We'll be there shortly.
Okay.
Don't you say it. Don't you say that special word. Don't you do it. This is me.
I don't think the captain knows the special word.
It's against my will.
Okay. Well, my ship will be here. Did they give me an ETA?
No, but it's soon.
My ship will be here soon to pick us both up. So we'll be out of your hair soon.
All right. Well, let's find some place to lay low that ain't the radio place in case that gentleman comes to. I have a lot of faith in my deputy, but he ain't always the brightest bulb in the box.
What the hell? You hear in the distance.
So yeah, let's go to a different building. There's some local warehouse or something.
Your other deputy, Woody, is down the street going, "No, Tarnation, there's a snake in my boot."
So it probably takes maybe 15, 20 minutes for Clay's crew to zero in on him. Bertara, are you going to be a dick in that time at all?
For the sake of time, we'll say no.
Okay. So they show up and they land and they come down, or they pull down their landing thing and they're ready. And they say, "Captain, come on. Do you need any help? What's going on?"
No, just get Bertana's brother out here so we can get her under control so we can give the
I take it back.
sheriff his handcuffs
Before
back.
this happens, I spoke to some passerby ruffians and asked them to go smash every chair at the bar before we left. So they're gonna go do that, and then this is occurring.
Okay, it's not gonna happen.
Rude.
So
God forbid we cause fictional chaos. That's a t-shirt.
Yeah, probably. So Bertara's brother comes down the thing, and Bertara, what's your reaction when you see him?
I don't know, am I supposed to be happy to see him? I don't know.
Your brother, how would you react if you saw your brother?
Oh, stepbrother, what are you doing?
Okay, he says, "It's a cruel nashmek," and when he says that, you pass out. You're asleep now. Mute yourself. Mute yours. Okay, so he comes and picks up Bertara, and carries her into the thing, into the ship.
Well, we take off her cuffs, hand it back to Nathan. Okay. Here you go. Sorry about the chaos she's caused.
Normally I would hand you a bill, but at this point, I wish y'all the
Uh,
best.
What's the name of this town?
Let's see. I'm gonna call it New Brisbane. I don't know.
New Brisbane. Do you all have a bank?
We do. We are
Okay.
with the. I named some galactic subsidiary bank that you can find it anywhere.
I ask I get have one of my crew members bring down a tablet, and I punch in numbers. I'm like, okay, I just transferred 100,000 credits to your bank. That should cover damages. Plus
We appreciate
expenses
it.
for you all, because I know we've been thing. So
Yeah, maybe that'll cover all the damage done to the tavern. So yeah, y'all finish up your pleasantries. Clay, you get in your ship and you leave. About 5 minutes after their ship leaves. So they're gone. They're safe. They're good. Whatever. Another ship comes down, a smaller ship. And the gentleman with the blue hands arrives, the one that escaped. And there are 2 more blue hand folks. And they ask where their brethren is to Nathan.
I look, as much as I do appreciate, like, they got on. I tell them that they got on a ship and that they left, and I went in a vague direction that is good enough, I hope.
Did the other pair of people get out a device and hold it in front of them and say, did she say anything?
Nothing that I could find intelligible, unfortunately. Sorry, I can't help you gentlemen more. I do turn their friend back over to him that I had locked up in the interest of diplomacy.
Okay. So that guy gets back on the ship, and they say, okay, and they point in the direction, and before they leave, the one gentleman with the device activates it. And that'll do it. That'll do it for our Serenity Firefly simulation. An impossible situation, impossible because of Bret. But we made it. We made it through, yeah.
Hooray!
Say, like, back in the facility, 2 people in lab coats are chuckling to each other like, that was an excellent simulation, Cody. While you were able to do all that, we were able to snag all of his stuff. He's wiped out clean. Let's see here. I got the map. I got the katana. Is that
Okay.
everything?
Is that all we got?
Well, that's all. That's all.
Okay.
That's all you had, didn't it? Wasn't it?
I don't know. That's all you said. So until next time, if we're gonna die, let's die together.
you
I wasn't-
bastards.
I wasn't ready.
Yeah, I had a whole idea. I was gonna.
Well, partner, as the sun sets here, we figure it's best time we mosey off down into that sunset.
Cody, did you figure out that Brett's choice was that I snuck into Clay's containment unit to steal our stuff?
I get it. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I
do
did-
do you know you still left me with two items?
Yep.
What in Tarnation?
Clay, you're welcome for stopping him. Quiet.
This show is brought to you by Pod Dog, the one-stop shop for all your Pokemon After Dark rides, Jaws Breakers, Let's Die, and Watchers of the Stuff needs. If you liked it, consider becoming a patron at patreon.com/poddog or visit the link tree in the description for our Discord, Twitch handles, and socials. Pod Dog Productions. We had to keep track of all this stuff somehow. By the way, are you going to eat that? I'm starving. I don't know who that is, but he sounds fat.